This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Jets. With that, we head up to MetLife Stadium as we'll hand it over to the two men that'll call the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback out of North Dakota State. It's Carson Wentz.
Not only does he look the part, he plays it as well. Tall, prototypical-looking pocket passer with better athletic ability than what people think, gets outside of the pocket and makes big plays downfield.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now. Set. 180.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And the tight end, Zach Ertz, is key in this offense as we get a look at the starters.
Comes out of the factory known as Stanford, which keeps putting out tight ends. Zach Ertz, one of the better ones we've seen in recent years.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
Nowadays, this has become routine, hasn't it? That was a heck of a route there by the tight end. A great double move for a big-time catch downfield.
Hello. Hope everyone's doing good. Decided to do a football
so
stream
in
today.
Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And a look now at how the Jets line up defensively.
I decided to change the schedule to Mondays, Thursday, and Sunday
able to get people's hands off of him
at 8.
so he can get
So
into the opposing
I'm streaming
backfield,
those
and
days.
also has the strength to bull rush when necessary.
So if you want to be part of those streams, you can be sure to follow the channel. Hope you like this game. Alright, so I got my
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Going long here for Wallace. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
say something. I didn't know if you'd be able to hear me. What was I going to say?
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on fourth down.
I'll think of it in a minute. Oh yeah, okay. That's what I remember now. Actually, based my football streams on real life football, like NFL schedules from last year. So, actually, I have my own NFL schedule that I base my streams off of. Yeah. So I'll be streaming football again tomorrow. And that'll be the Carolina Panthers versus Pittsburgh Steelers. So if you like any of those teams and you want to see them play, be sure to, come and check it out.
On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down.
I'm tired, man. I had a long day.
Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. Spins by and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And the tackle there by Chris Long.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's McCown. And that's complete to Walford. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
If you're into energy drinks, you can install some by a company called Energy.
And they're going to get this beyond
and they have a new flavor out called Blue Raspberry, which is
from their point of view, this game could
what I
not be
got
starting out
advertised
much
in the
better
corner
than
there.
Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit.
If you see anything you like that you might want to buy,
long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying,
capital
that dagger
BW
play, that play, just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to get that big advantage early.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
But if you're not into energy drinks, they got merch and stuff you can get.
McCown now on 1st down.
So I'll share that. Always try to share that in the streams because
he'll go down, but not before getting this inside
they're paying me to advertise. So
goes for a gain of 31.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route, Drove it
See
with
if I want to
excellent
get, if you want
pace.
to use my code and
Money
get
throw
something, I
right
appreciate
there
it.
to move the sticks.
Because that'll help me make money apart from streaming. So yeah. They got different flavors if you don't like blue raspberry. Blue raspberry is actually part of their new series that they're having.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the
I think it's
30
called
now,
One Time,
first
I
and
think.
10.
It comes with a lot of cool stuff. You can actually use my code on anything you
McCown
buy.
gonna
You
hand
don't
this
just
one
have
off
to
to
be
Powell.
energy drinks.
A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Hopefully you can hear me
Despite the blitz,
because
they're still able to
the
pick
music,
up a nice
the game's
solid
kind of
gain.
loud.
The disadvantage of blitzing
And I
often alters the
talk
normal
kind of low,
spacing and
so
run fits
it's hard to
and
hear
leaves
me
creases like they were
sometimes.
able to exploit right there.
But I want to try to start doing just chatting stream too. Which I'm not sure because I don't have a lot of people come in my streams to actually have someone to talk to. So if you want to...
On second down, here's McCown. Throwing the slant pass, incomplete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Also, my past football streams are starting to delete. Starting to delete off of
They'll try
Twitch.
and run for it on first and goal.
That's what it does after a few days. So if you want to see my previous streams, you can go to my YouTube channel.
And it'll be
I
second and goal.
always upload.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive, where they'll be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game.
Second and goal, one man in the backfield. That's Crowell. McCown going to throw.
Twitch is my main platform, though. You know, I only use YouTube for like
And it's a touchdown for the
reruns and
Jets.
stuff.
Josh
And I'll make that funny
McCown
Twitch
taking it in.
videos.
And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a
Can't hear me,
pass,
I
but it
apologize.
turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
And I can't talk too loud anyway because it's like 9 p.m. right now.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Football streams for more less than an hour sometimes.
A 10-play drive that time, and it ends with a Jet touchdown.
I'm doing, I think 10 minutes for each quarter, I think. So it might be over a little an hour. So, yeah. Hopefully you don't mind watching that long. I appreciate it if you do, though, because, you know, I'm a full-time Twitch streamer, so this is how I make a living. So, yeah. So I appreciate
Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
I'm also trying to grow a community,
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make
I don't have
5,
a lot of
6,
people in
7
my
yards on
Discord right
first
now.
down and make it a second
So,
and 3,
I'd really
second
be
and
the one
manageable.
seeing
Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They fake the give. Now Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 22 and a first down.
If you want to watch my streams with the ads,
or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
That's how we make money on Twitch, so but if you don't want to watch ads, you can subscribe to the channel.
Back-to-back good plays, have them on the move on first down.
When you subscribe to the channel, you'll be able to watch my streams without ads. And you'll be able to use my emotes
Running game
and get
working,
sub
they'll stick
badges.
with it on first down.
So
And it's regained down to about the
some cool
33.
things you can get by
Buster
subscribing.
Screen is able to bring him down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty
I'm
much had
actually
nowhere to go
only
on
got
that
one
play.
subscriber
The
right now,
previous
but
carry looked pretty good. That one
I'm
was a
actually
little tired.
average.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped
Subscriber
out
goal,
a
I
second
guess
back
that's
come
what
in
you
and
call
maybe
it.
make that run. Who knows?
I'm trying to reach 15 because I really need to get me a new computer, man. I don't stream on my computer. I'm streaming on my PlayStation right now, but I want to start using I want to start doing computer gaming. So I really need a new computer.
Play action.
Also, I
Now
work on the
Wentz.
computer too. Like apart from streaming,
Going deep for Jeffrey. And that one falls
create artwork.
incomplete. A 50-50 ball. Little
so if you
dangerous
want to
could
check
have
that
been
out, you
picked.
can find that in
Now
my
it's third
about
down.
section.
But one thing's for sure, when you get
Actually,
a
I
big
have some more
receiver and you
advertising.
trust
It's
him
a video
downfield,
game art.
you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately,
check
that
that out
time
if you
didn't
want.
work out. Nice job defensively. They need to get this to the 24
I probably won't be
on
talking
third
much just here
down.
and there because it is late and I live with family, so
Shotgun now for Wentz.
you know, go to bed
Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the
Might
call.
be,
I like
you
what
know,
they were
it
trying
might
to
be
do.
hard to hear
Try and
me
hit your
on
receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack
it gets
yardage.
loud there.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him
When
and
I
keep
play
him short
regular
of the
games, like
first.
other games, you'll be able to hear me better. And if I stream during the day, you'll be able to hear me. Because I can talk a little louder
And
than
Elliott puts this one through. And they
I
are
need
on
to
the
get me a new
board, but
mic. I'm
still
using my
trailing.
gaming
It's
headphones
7-3.
right now.
So a good snap, good hold,
It
and
actually
right down the
blocks
middle.
all sound,
Never in doubt, just
so
the way you
it's
used to
hard to
hit a
hear
partner.
myself talk, so I'm not sure if
mean
I'm
like,
talking too
kicking
loud or too low.
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't
But I really
matter.
want to get me
I don't
like,
care what level you hit them, they go
like a
through.
mic you can just plug into your computer. I need to get me a new camera too. I've been using my camera on my laptop for streams, but it's been freezing on me. I just recently started getting used to putting my voice on streams.
After the field
But
goal, here's
I'm
Elliott to
I
kick
went
it
to,
away.
I feel comfortable enough to
This is fielded at the
put
goal
myself on
line.
for now. So
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack.
Also have,
do they stick with that?
what,
I would
cool
think that
little
they would, because if
stickers
they were confident enough to
place
do it on
on
the
my
last
stream
drive,
when I'm
starting
live,
backed up in their own territory,
just for
why
fun.
would you change anything?
But,
They've got to be confident about
you
what
can
they're
find that
presenting
map about
and continue to do
16
so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no
You have to exchange
adjustments,
100
and no
bits for
big
it.
plays by the defense to knock
What's
the ball
it,
away.
like $5, I think. Some of them are free, but not all of them.
On
My
first
personal
down,
one thing.
McCown. Here's Wolford
My
over the
personal
middle.
one has like
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 9 there on the
emoji
first down
character of me.
completion.
Seeing
the
that
big
play and
emoji
understanding
thing.
just how tough it is to cover tight ends,
Actually, when you
especially
get,
the ones running
they're
around
actually,
the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't
what
make it in
my
that
notes
league.
are.
I would have had a really difficult
like
time.
my own
But
little
now you get to
character.
sit up here with me.
I want to
Yeah,
get
and that's
more of
fun,
that.
isn't it? And what a really
I'm
nice
sponsored
game
by
right
this
there on
other
first
company
down for them.
called
Brings
if
up a
you're a
nice
Twitch
second
streamer,
down for them.
you've probably heard of it, but I'm sponsored by a
This is
company
the
called
running back Powell.
All
And he is
You
going to
Can
be
Do.
stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a website
That'll be a
created,
loss of a
it's a
yard, and
company
it
created by
leads to a
streamers,
third down.
for
I'm
streamers.
getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making
And,
the offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to
If you,
play against him.
if you're, even if you're just starting out on Twitch, if you want your channel to look, really good and stuff,
Good luck trying to block him and keep him from
you can
disrupting your
use my
offense.
referral link to buy overlays for your channel. So if you're interested in checking that out, I'll post that in the chat too.
On third down, that's Powell. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36.
I actually have several referral links for that company.
With a fourth down.
I got a referral link for overlays, emote makers,
That leads to a decision on 4th and 1.
sub badges. So yeah, if you're interested in any of that, just let me know and I'll give you my referral link. But for now, I'll just post my referral link for the channel overlays.
On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Back deep is Darren Sproles.
Also, don't be afraid to, like, if you do follow my channel,
Meanwhile, we will not
if
get
you come to my
another
stream,
play
you know,
as
don't be
time
afraid to
will
chat,
run out
because,
on this first quarter.
you know,
7-3 the score.
I'm starting to get used
And
to
we'll return to
talking now,
MetLife
so
Stadium after this.
I'll respond to your, you know, your message and stuff.
Back live with
I won't
Charles
ignore you.
Davis. I'm Brandon Cotton. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt.
But if you want to
for
lurk,
the
that's
first and
fine
10.
too. Just, you know. But yeah, I'm actually spectating the football game. I'm not really playing. I think it's fun to spectating. Because actually, every time I play, I always end up winning, so I'd rather like spectate and let the other team have a chance. So yeah, normally while I'm spectating, I work on other stuff. So if I get quiet, that's why. But just wanna, you know, I always do this. Like, I always talk in the beginning of my football streams. You know, just stay high.
Line of scrimmage, the 28
And
now as they come
acknowledge
up
the
on
viewers,
second
you
and a
know.
couple.
But yeah, I appreciate y'all watching, and if you want to follow the channel, that'd be cool.
They run with a giant. And he's gonna be
Come in
met
the
at
next stream and
line of
hang out.
scrimmage to take it. Henry Anderson.
Hopefully you can hear me then too.
And as a defensive end,
But if
getting
not,
off
I'll
the
just
ball
type, so
quickly,
it's all good.
swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And
But I'm
really,
gonna
a lot of the
work
time
on
they have
stuff
to
and,
throttle back a little
let
bit
y'all
in the
watch
run
the
game
game.
because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter
If you're hearing
stance. They're
static,
just heading straight
it's
for the
because
quarterback.
I
That was good
muted my
recognition
mic,
on that play to hold them to no gain.
so you don't hear any background stuff.
Wentz to
Because I
throw
do
on
have
third
my
and 1. And this
radio on,
is gonna be
and
incomplete.
I don't want my stream getting
So that
copyrighted,
maybe his
so
third or his fourth read on his
you want to mute the
progression.
mic.
Just trying to find his outlet man that time ends up leading him just a
But
bit
I'll
too
say
much.
stuff here and there.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taking it about the 16. A beautiful fake. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They begin with a run by Crowell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They run with Powell. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd.
Thinking pass all the way.
Shotgun here for McCown. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Chris Long in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Jay Ajayi works his way back onto the field. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Wentz now on 1st down. And he's got the veteran here. It's Mike Wallace. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jordan Jenkins. In there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now it's Ajayi. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Eagles on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face
Automatic
mask.
first down.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Wentz. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard
Still
count
first
got him
down.
there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra hut, that extra emphasis on it. Got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Here's Ajayi. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jay Ajayi, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run by Jay Ajayi. Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now out come the Jets. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
So McCown comes up as the Jets have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Working from the gun, McCown. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. McCown to throw on 2nd down. It's caught on the left side by Kurz. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Heading to the line, McCown with a 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. McCown. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Faking the give to Powell, now McCown. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's McCown. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On play action, it's McCown. That one's complete to Tomlinson. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. The Jets on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. To throw, it's McCown. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Now to try the Jets field goal, Cairo Santos. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good, and that will knot us up at 10. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. Shifts by him, and now running right through it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Sproles so quick and agile. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
Well, you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Wentz. Screen pass to Sproles. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. On first down, Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete. Mike Wallace, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing. And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. The Eagles on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Wentz. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Pass interference. Defense.
Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Right back to him on first down. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over, and we'll see what they come up with here on this next play. Wentz to throw on second down. And his throw is incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters, as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Now Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. He's such a good route runner, shows it there on 3rd down, very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Wentz going to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Again, it's Wentz. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Now Wentz. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Wentz to throw again. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have moved out in front.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Elliott on for the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So that drive, 12 plays in length. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. They begin with a carry for Powell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to, as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So McCown comes up as the Jets have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Play action, McCown. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. McCown throwing on 2nd. Complete out right to Kurz. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. McCown now on 1st down. Dumps off to Powell. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun here for McCown. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Anderson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Jets on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. It's McCown again. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Timmy Jernigan in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for New York. Sproles, the return. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll begin the drive with Sproles. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. This is Ajayi. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A couple of 1st downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st is Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. They give him a gain of 38. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it now with Sproles. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be second and goal.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. On second and goal, there's an option play left. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, third and goal. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And the kick by Elliott is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
So McCown comes up as the Jets have it first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start this with a run for Powell. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Excellent field position after the face mask penalty. First and 10 out near midfield. Powell makes his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
They go again with Powell. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. McCown looks to throw on 3rd. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. The fake punt gets them 10, and that changes things as they've got a 1st down. Now this worked, so I guess I shouldn't be nitpicking too much, but they only had a couple of inches to go. Why fake punt?
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. If you're going to go ahead and try and pick it up in that short of a distance, I wouldn't even gone to fake punt formation. This is like using up a big play for no reason at all. Leave your offense on the field and pick it up. But again, what were we doing? We're nitpicking, right? Because they did get it.
It worked. Here's Powell. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Faking the give to Powell. Now McCown. Wide open receiver complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They'll run. This is Powell. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, two-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And they'll go with a ground attack here. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Brandon, it's easy to make decisions from right up here where we are, right in the cheap seats, but let's be frank about this one. This isn't even a decision as far as I'm concerned. They have to go for it here. Field goal does you almost no good as time's running out in the game. If you want to win, you have to be aggressive here.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
And there's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To throw, it's Wentz. Looking left sideline, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Richard Rodgers, that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. And on the ground they go with a running back. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 11. Shotgun now for Wentz. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. You hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Throwing on first is McCown. Anunwa's got it. Complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
McCown now, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's McCown. Here's Wolford over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, McCown. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Throw right side taken in by Wallace. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Wentz now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Wentz. And his throw here is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 11. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Wentz now to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And they'll run it here. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And Elliott puts this one through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Josh McCown of the Jet offense heading back out there. With his guys trailing here in the fourth, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
So McCown comes up as the Jets have it 1st and 10 right at the 30. They start the drive with a give to Powell. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. McCown the throw. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now McCown. Got an open man. It's a noon one. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. To throw is McCown. Over the middle, complete. That's Anderson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Back to throw, McCown. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're in a good spot. 2-possession game, barely, but a 2-possession game here late. Now they just have to put this game on ice.
Let's face it, right now, they're talking about ball security, taking care of it, not allowing anything crazy to happen, because we've seen nutty things happen down the stretch, but they also have the security of the scoreboard. With that type of a lead, even if something goes haywire, they're still in good shape.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Ajayi. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Hang in there now.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
The Jets on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Working from the gun. McCown. He's got Curse. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. And now down to 24 seconds after the spike.
I'm back. I'll probably end the stream once this game is done. I got some stuff I need to work on. But I appreciate y'all for watching.
Again, they'll throw with McCown. Oh, he's got a man
If you'd
wide
like
open.
to join the next stream, be sure to follow
And
the
they get
channel.
him down as he's inside the 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Football game tomorrow.
And now he stops it with a spike at 8 seconds. And unable to connect. It's incomplete. And the clock stopped at 8 seconds. It's McCown again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Rasul Douglas picks it.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be the final act of this game. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
See, I'm going to end the stream here. And, I'll see y'all later.